Hey guys, Big Time Collector 01 here, back at it again with another action figure review. And today we are taking a look at the DC Direct Page Punchers 7-inch black Manta. Oh man, I'm so freaking excited to open this guy up. This is one character I really wanted from the line, and when they announced this, I freaked out. I couldn't believe that we were getting this black Manta, and he looks amazing. He looks so good. I got it from Amazon. Amazon has been very frustrating lately. Some of their listings have been disappearing, and Black Manta and the whole Page Punchers Aquaman wave is one of them, and he got delayed big time. But I got him. He came in the other day, and I'm finally happy to have him. If you want this guy, check the Mcfarlane store. I did see him at Target and Walmart, but yeah. Very happy to finally have this guy in action figure form, so let's get to it and open him up. And before we take a look at the figure, let's take a closer look at his accessories. He comes with your standard issue base, it's the same thing as the DC Multiverse base. Then he comes with your trading card. Really love this image. It's the same thing as the comic book cover. And here is the bio on the back. And then he comes with a comic book, which is awesome. I love how the Page Punchers waves come with the comic books, but they improved. We always, they all came with the same cover and they all had the same story. The story is the same across all of them, and I gotta say the artwork looks great. This artwork looks awesome. But they've all had the same, story, and they still do, but the covers are different now, and oh man, I love this cover. I would love to have this as a poster. This looks awesome. But now taking a closer look at the accessories that come with the figure, he has this spear, which looks really cool. It has this mechanical look to it. And I wanted Black Manta for the line for a long time, ever since the line really started. And the one thing I really wanted the Black Manta figure to include was a trident, and I'm so glad they included this because it looks great. I really do like it. And not necessarily an accessory, but I just want to, touch base on it. He comes with 2 arm blades, which were a big surprise. I'm very happy that they included 2 of them. It was so cool to see, and they are removable. You can, pop them right out like that. So, I'm only taking a look at these right now, because I'm going to have them removed for the rest of the review. But I'm glad that they included 2. It would have been cool if one was an arm blade and the other was like a grapple. I think that'd be cool, like a harpoon. And taking a closer look at Black Manta, and just look at him standing there. He looks so freaking good. I'm like, you don't know how happy I am to have this character in my collection. My biggest focus for, my collection for this year is villains, and having Black Manta makes me so happy, and I'm so glad that they released a comic book version first before a movie version. Taking a closer look at the head, it looks great. I love it. I love, the silver, and you can see the eyes. It's mostly black. You get the tubes on the back here, and they don't hinder articulation at all, which we'll see later. And then taking a look at the body armor, it looks great. It's so perfect. You get all this, this armor here, and then you get some texture here. You get all these different textures. The honeycomb pattern looks great, and I like how they use different, black, different colors and different blacks on this figure. You get more flat black here, more glossy here. It's really good, and I really do like the the differences. You get some red, all over the figure. It gives them more this, more mechanical look, and just flipping them over around. I love the back of this figure. Get, I believe this is a breathing apparatus. You get the thrusters on the back. It's awesome. Look at all this detail, looking great. Going down on the arms, again, more great armor detail. Love these little, specks of red throughout the figure. Looks great. The hands, I believe, and I noticed this right away, are reused from the Three Jokers Batman. It doesn't bother me. It would have been nice if there was a little bit more paint on them, add some silver on the knuckles. just make it pop. Again, more great detail on the legs here. You get this riveting here. You get the more honeycomb, more red. Just more great sculpted detail. More, you get the fin right here. Again, just looking amazing. Mcfarlane really knocked it out of the park with this guy. And now let's take a closer look at his articulation, starting off with the head. It is on a dumbbell joint. It can look up that much, which is really good. It can look down that much, which is also really good. It can, look side to side. You can't do a full 360 due to the hoses, but, he's not Owlman, so you're not going to need to do that. And he gets really good tilt, like shoulders move out that much. The shoulder piece is a separate piece, so it goes over the arm like that. Get a full 360. You do get a bicep swivel, double jointed elbows, and your Mcfarlane wrist balls that hinge and rotate. The torso can crunch forward that much, which is really good, and crunch back that much. Man, that is really good right there. You can also rotate and pivot. He gets a really good spread. Legs kick out that much. They kick back some. Double jointed knees, which is a good bend right there. Mcfarlane ankle balls that hinge down, move up. They do rotate, and he has ankle pivot. Measuring Black Manta out, he comes to around 7.5 inches tall. And then comparing him to his arch nemesis, we have Aquaman, we have the Flashpoint version, and the Endless Winter version. And he is taller, and I like that. I actually do like Black Manta being a bit taller than Aquaman. He is, wearing armor and all that. And also, I believe, if I remember correctly, in the Flashpoint movie, he worked with Aquaman, and he did look similar to this. And then here he is next to some notable DC villains. We have the Page Puncher's Black Adam, Reverse Flash, Lex Luthor, and the Death of the Family Joker. And I'm like freaking out right now. I'm so happy to have this figure, especially alongside these villains. Like, man, like I said, my main focus this year is villains, and here he is next to some more DC villains. And again, I'm just happy to be building out like this whole villain display. I have like a whole plan in mind, and Black Manta was definitely an essential for me, so I'm very happy to have him with all these villains. And here's Black Manta up on the rotating base, and if you haven't known it by now, I freaking love this figure. I am very happy and pleased with this guy. The sculpting, the paint is phenomenal. He is basically 100% new sculpt aside from the hands. The accessories are great. I freaking love how he comes with 2 removable wrist blades and that spear. Although that spear isn't my favorite, design, it's still cool. I'm very happy to have it. And this figure just, I'm calling it right now. This is probably my top Mcfarlane figure of 2023. Just look at him. He looks great. I couldn't ask for more with this guy. Maybe some interchangeable hands, but that's it. That is it. Other than that, I freaking love this figure. He looks great with your other DC villains. He looks great with Aquaman. I'm actually very tempted to get that Page Puncher's Aquaman now. It just looks phenomenal. This figure is perfect in all the sense. And I'm very, very happy that Mcfarlane decided to make this figure, and it's just so badass, and this is such an awesome character. I do believe we are getting a movie Black Manta for Aquaman 2. That one looks really cool. I do hope to see more Black Mantas. I do hope to see a Injustice 2 Black Manta. But other than that, man, this guy is like a must get. If you see him at Target, Walmart, if he goes back on Amazon, you see him in stock at the Mcfarlane store or Big Bad Toy Store, get him. This figure will definitely make you happy. He's got the best articulation on any multiverse figure I've ever seen. He's got amazing accessories. Sculpting is off the charts. Really good. Highly recommend it. And just, yeah, very great figure. And I'm very pleased with this guy. Again, a character I really wanted for a while, and, you know, Mcfarlane just killed it with this guy. 10 out of 10. Like, yeah. So, yeah, I highly recommend it. And if you guys like this video, please leave a like, comment down below, and subscribe. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. See ya.